You know, we've been friends for so long now. We've shared so much with each other. Our deepest secrets, our wildest dreams. And somehow we've managed to keep our friendship alive despite all of the distance and the time. But there's something that's been eating away at me. Something that I need to get off my chest. You see, when we were younger, maybe around 17 or 18, we made a promise to each other. A promise that if either one of us found love, we would be each other's best man or maid of honor. We were so sure of our feelings for each other back then that it seemed like a certainty that we'd be spending the rest of our lives together. And I know things have changed. You know that I never felt this way about anyone else. The way I felt about you. There was just something different, more intense. I thought that maybe you felt the same way, that maybe you had loved me too, but you just didn't know how to say it. But when you left, when you moved away to college, the distance began to grow between us. It wasn't an easy conversation to have over the phone. I remember your voice cracking as you told me that you had met someone else, that you were falling in love with someone else. And even though I knew that I should be happy for you, that it should be celebrating the fact that you had found the love that you deserve, all I could feel was a crushing disappointment. I remember the day that you came back home, back to our hometown. You were so excited to introduce me to the person that you had fallen in love with, to the person that you were gonna marry. And as I watched you walk away with her, hand in hand, I couldn't help but think, why didn't it work out with me? What did she do that I didn't do? Years passed, and I eventually moved on. I started dating other people, but it just wasn't the same. There was always a part of me that was waiting for you to come back, that was hoping that one day we would end up together, but you never did come back. And the only time that you ever mentioned our promise, you just laughed it off as something that we had said as silly teenagers who were in love with the idea of being in love. So here I am, years later, still holding on to that promise that you made while she slept. A promise that you made when you were drunk and probably didn't mean. A promise that you made when we were both young and in love with the idea of forever. Do you remember that night? Do you remember what you promised me? Because I've been waiting for you to keep your promise for a very long time.